Gotta love chair guy. It's just like Pickle Boy from all that.
Hello, how's it going?
Yeah.
It's my one-man show I've got here on this chair. But what up? I'm Son One, otherwise known as ProZD. Who here knows who I am already? Okay. So most of you. If you don't know who I am, I'm a voice actor. I do YouTube. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. So, pretty loosey-goosey. Just raise your hand if you got a question, and I'll answer it, probably. And if you don't ask stuff, this will be really boring. So, yes.
Will there be a test over the material covered today? Yes.
Now, can everyone hear what people are asking? Do I need to repeat questions, or no?
Okay.
Yes, there will be a test. Yeah. So please take notes. Mario.
I brought a game for you.
Okay, bring it up. For the Let's Play channel?
Yeah, here you go.
Who here knows my Let's Play channel? Press buttons and talk. Hey!
Yeah.
More of you should know. Thank.
Do an illustration.
Oh, well, hold on. Stay up here. Let me take a look.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's based off of their Vine, where you use Skyler's thing.
Yeah, it's oh perfect. Yeah, it's my ass kicking out. Oh wait, I shouldn't swear at this. Sonata. Thank you very
My
much.
mom and I liked the battle system, but the story was.
Okay. Well, we'll definitely play it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. What's your name?
Oh, I'm
Talia. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Now I expect games from whoever I call on next. So, presents, please. Yeah. Yes.
What sparked your interest in voice acting?
My interest in voice acting started when a friend of mine used to write radio plays, and he would have his friends just do the voices for that. And through that, I started to actually really enjoy playing characters. So that was my first sort of interest. Before that, I just liked, I was a nerd about voice actors and cartoons. Like, I'd go like, oh, that was Jeff Bennett. Oh, that's Tom Kenny, But actually doing it sparked through those radio plays. Anybody else? Yes.
So your favorite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy IX, right?
Yes, the best one.
It was really cool when I first heard you say that, because that's always been my favorite as well, ever since I was 6 years old.
That's because you have good taste.
Thank you. Can you explain to everyone here why it's the best Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy IX is the best because it has the best characters, very charming story and characters, the gameplay's on point, the music is great. That was Nobuo Matsu's last full soundtrack. I think he burnt out after that because there's so many songs in it. And it's a great soundtrack. If you haven't played it, it's amazing. I've played it like 5 times or something, and my god, it's a beautiful game. And the ending, gets my heart every time. So Final Fantasy IX is the best one. And yes, thank you. Yeah. Anybody else? Yes.
Did you start on Vine?
I started technically on YouTube, but I didn't really have an audience. My first audience growth was Tumblr, actually. Tumblr, then Vine sprung from that, and then YouTube sort of really exploded from that. YouTube, or Vine and Twitter, I guess.
Is that where your short form came from?
Yeah, the short form stuff definitely came from Vine. That sort of short form skit video, yeah. Anybody else? Yes.
What's your favorite skit you've done on Vine?
My favorite skit that I've done? I don't really have a favorite. I don't really watch my own stuff, I guess. I'll like post it, I'm like, yeah, that was funny, and then I forget about it. But I, honestly, the first Lysander up one, where it's like the villain who's obviously a villain, that one I still think holds up pretty well. Yes.
So with your short form videos, do you like plan them out a ton, or do you just start rolling the camera and then?
So with the short form videos, I usually know what the idea is. I'm not just like, all right, turn it on, make the magic happen, something will happen. I'll have an idea. Usually, I'll usually know what it's gonna be. Like, maybe not exactly, I might like figure stuff out on the fly and go, oh, this would be a funnier ending, or this would be funnier, but I'll usually have at least the outline of what I wanna do in mind first. And I have just like a Word doc. If I just like think of like an idea, I'll just like sometimes email myself if I'm out, like, and like scribble it down and then sort of develop it later. But yeah, I'll usually have an idea of it before recording. Yes.
I have two questions actually.
How impossible? No. No, yeah, go ahead.
What programs and tools do you use to record your voice and videos?
I use Adobe Audition to record, although Audacity works fine too. What was your other question?
How does it feel being in a game as popular as it has been?
How does it feel? Good. I mean, what if I was like, oh, horrible? No, it's great. I'm really glad the game was successful. The character, I did play two characters, but the main character, the Express Owls I played were really fun characters to play. So I got at the last con I was at last week, someone gave me a plush they handmade of that character, and I was like, oh my god, like, that's incredible. So yeah, I'm really happy with the success of it. I haven't played it yet, but I should. I actually have not played any of the games I've been in yet, because I have too many games to play. Anybody else? Yes.
What did you take away from like anything new? Did you take away from like doing anime crime stuff?
Sorry, what do I take from anything new?
Yeah, like did you learn anything new from doing that kind of long form?
From Anime Crimes Division?
Yeah.
Who here has seen Anime Crimes Division, or knows what that is? Okay. Yeah, that was a live-action mini-series I did with Rocket Jump and Crunchyroll. Check it out if you haven't seen it. But what did I learn? I mean, I learned a lot in terms of how filmmaking works, like how actual. Because the people at Rocket Jump, they're on a tight ship. Like they are extremely efficient, extremely nice, but extremely efficient. So you definitely feel like you have to be like, in a good way, like really like on point. So I learned a lot about not just the nitty gritty of filmmaking, like, there's a lot of waiting, there's a lot of sitting in makeup, doing makeup, and just waiting for then there's setup shots. I learned about what it's like to have to, actually hit points, because if you guys don't know anything about, actually filming, you gotta, sometimes when you're walking, you gotta land on certain points, they'll mark you with an X, sometimes you gotta like, pivot, and you have to do all of this. I'm used to just voice acting, so it's like you gotta make sure you're facing the camera the right way. It's very interesting. So I learned a whole lot about it. I mean, I never envisioned myself as like doing any like serious live action stuff, but after that I was like, I'm open to it now. It was really interesting having to think of all that while still trying to act at the same time. Anybody else? Yeah.
Is there anything you've done in your career that you regret?
Anything I've done in my career that I regret? Not really. Yeah. Good career. Yeah, nothing that would be, and even if there was, I probably wouldn't say it publicly, but no, I can't think of anything. Did you have a question? Waluigi? No? Mario again? Yes.
Are you ever going to do the second Paper Mario game?
On Press Buttons and Talk, which, check it out, Press Buttons and Talk, my Let's Play channel. We will play Paper Mario 2 at some point, but I'm not sure when, but definitely. Anybody else? Back there.
Yeah, what anime have you been watching the last couple of seasons that you like most?
What anime have I been watching the last couple of seasons?
Yeah.
You know what I recently watched was, what's it called? Sure Children? Yeah. It's a romantic kind of comedy anime. Can I swear at this? I don't know. Anyway, I'll do one. That shit's legit, so. Yeah, that one, it's super cute. Anything else? Made in Abyss was pretty good. Line of the Lustrous was pretty good. Is there anything else I've been watching that's like recent? I don't know. I'm excited. I hope the new Full Metal Panic is good, because Full Metal Panic's one of my favorites from my young weed days. So hopefully that one will be good. Anybody else? Yes.
Is there any like currently like existing roles that you would like
any existing roles I'd want to play. I wouldn't want to take a job from an already established voice actor, but in terms of like a character who doesn't have a voice yet, it's always weird answering this question because I feel like I sound egotistical, like I'd be perfect for this character. But you know who'd be fun if someone who's not voiced? In One Piece, the new arc, there's a character named Katakuri. He'd be pretty fun, I think. That's the one that comes to mind, I think. Anybody else? Yeah.
What inspired your cat Effie's name?
What inspired my cat Effie's name? That was the name she had at the shelter. So, really interesting answer. But the name was so cute, because my wife adopted her, and I was like, you gotta keep the name. The name is adorable. And she's like, oh, okay, 'cause I think she's gonna name her something plebby, like Luna from Sailor Moon. I was like, no, Effie. Yeah, Effie's such a cute name, and she agrees with me now. Yeah. It's Effie. Anybody else? Yes.
I just started watching your Ace Attorney Let's Play this morning. And I'm a big Ace Attorney fan. I just wondering who your favorite character throughout the whole series is.
Ace Attorney Let's Play, from my Let's Play. No, okay. My favorite character from Ace Attorney is Miles Edgeworth. Although I really like Gumshoe and Maya as well. Anybody else? Yes.
What's your favorite ramen?
My favorite ramen is, my go-to is Shin Ramen. It's Korean spicy ramen. It's like what I grew up with, so that's my favorite. Anybody else? Yep.
How much do you record in your own home when you're doing voice acting as opposed to like going somewhere to record?
I record most of what I do at home, although I do record in a studio as well. Like when I get back from this, actually I have to record somewhere for the thing I can't talk about, but yeah. But the majority of the stuff I've done in terms of indie games, I can record from home. I did record something in LA, but I can't talk about it. But that was like last week, so yeah, I actually had to fly out for that. But most of the stuff I do for like indie game stuff, I can do at home. Yes.
What's your favorite kind of voice to do?
My favorite kind of voice to do? In terms of just dicking around?
Yeah,
or,
pretty much.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, at home, the one I do the most often, we have a cat named Sophie, and Sophie's a little turd. Sophie's voice sounds like this. And that's just every time she does something like rip something up, or knock over my cup, or chew through my headphone cords again, or knock something over. I just do that voice. That one's really fun to do. The Edwin voice is fun to do too. Yeah, it's a fun one as well. But otherwise, there are a lot of voices I like. Anybody else? Question, or are you just waving enthusiastically?
How are you liking being in Tennessee?
I love being in Tennessee. It's so fun. Yeah. Why would I answer that question any other way? Yo, Tennessee sucks. Tennessee is super fun. Anybody else? Yeah.
You said that in one of your videos you've been recently like reading manga again, like you want to get back into reading more manga. Is there anything that you recommend specifically that you're really into right now?
That I read recently?
Yeah.
Delicious in Dungeon is really good. I did the 5 manga reviews video, and I really liked Vinland Saga. I really liked, what is it called? With the Light, Raising an Autistic Child. My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness was really good. That's a one-shot. What's that one? The romantic one I was reading. I forget what it's called. You can watch the video, I guess. In terms of, what was it? Did anyone watch that video and know what was it called?
I can't remember.
Okay. Okay, yeah. You excited, you're like, oh, you know it? No, you don't know it. Just watch the video, you'll see. And then in terms of other stuff, I've been keeping up with One Punch Man, at least the releases, the physical releases. Sweetness and Lightning I'm enjoying. Yotsuba, whenever that comes out. That's my favorite manga, actually, is Yotsuba. So yeah, those are a couple that I'm enjoying. Anybody else? Yes.
Who's your top waifu?
My top waifu is my wife.
Good answer.
Yeah, Nami from One Piece. Anybody else? Yeah.
If your waifu's on top, does that make you the bottom?
Depends on my mood. Anybody else? Yeah.
Have you watched Mob Psycho at all?
I have watched Mob Psycho. I love Mob Psycho. And season 2's coming, so it's gonna be dope. Anybody else? Yes. Top husbando. In anime.
Sure.
You know, Zoro from One Piece is pretty good. Spike Spiegel as well. You know who's my ultimate husband? I'm not gonna say husbando, I'm not that much of a weak trash. I'm gonna say Professor Layton. Oh yeah. Anybody else? Nobody? Oh, there we go.
What's your opinion on the animation and One Piece, the animation problems?
What's my opinion on the One Piece animation in general? I think I haven't seen it in a while. I kind of fell off during Zoe, but my issue is not necessarily with the animation, it's the pacing. The pacing I find the most frustrating, like how badly they have to stretch stuff out. From what I've seen though, the recent stuff in the new arc, they've actually gotten, I think, someone new to do it, and it's gotten a lot better, I think. So in general, I think it's alright, but the pacing is pretty rough. Anybody else? Yes.
Do you ever think you'd be this popular to be at a convention call, like be brought in for something like this?
Did I ever think I'd be this popular? Of course, no. No, this is, it's definitely something I was like, that'd be cool, but I was like, I don't know if that would ever happen. It was always like a goal, I guess. Like maybe like a bucket list. Like, oh, maybe one day I'd get invited to a con if I got to do stuff that was cool, and it's happened, so it's been pretty fun. This is my second year doing a lot of cons. Like first year, like last year I did a lot of cons. This year I have already more cons booked than I had last year, so yeah, this is great. I never expected it, but I am enjoying it. Anybody else? Who hasn't asked one? Okay, blue hair.
Who's best boy from Persona 5?
Best boy from Persona 5 is Ryuji. Yes. Anybody else? Yeah.
Did you enjoy your experience on the official podcast?
Did I enjoy my experience on Critical's podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think people thought I didn't, but I did. I like Charlie a lot, and the other guys are nice. So, yeah, I had a good time. I would definitely go on again. Yeah.
You recently visited Rich Team a few months ago, and I'm sure there's a lot you can't talk about, but how was your time over there, and is there anything that would be cool for you that you think to work on there?
Rooster Teeth, they were super nice. I'm buds with a bunch of people in the animation department and also just kind of scattered around. The studios are really cool. I think some stuff is out. There was the fan service podcast I was on, which unfortunately is canceled now. I know, it sucks. I was on Achievement Hunters podcast, Off Topic, which was out with Lawrence Sontag. And then I also did an episode of Achievement Hunter, or Let's Play, the Mario Party 5 episode. That was fun. There's like another thing that I don't think is out. And then in terms of Rooster Teeth, yeah, there's some other stuff coming too. But yeah, I had a great time. They were super nice there, and I'd love to go back. Anything I would want to work on? I mean, honestly, just doing voiceover stuff with them would be cool. That'd be the stuff I want to do the most. Yeah.
How did you come up with the name Lysanderoth?
How did I come up with Lysanderoth? Do you actually not know, or is it?
I don't.
Oh, okay. There's a character in Pokemon X and Y named Lysander, who is, spoilers, I guess, very clearly the villain of the game. And then Sephiroth. So it's Lysander, Sephiroth combined, that's the joke. But at this point, sometimes I forget that that's why it's called that. I'm like, Lysanderoth, oh wait, that's 2 characters I stole from, but yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Do you have any particular plans or goals professionally in the future?
My goals professionally, I'm moving to LA this year. That'll be in the middle of the year. In terms of goals, it's voice acting, doing more voice acting. There is some stuff I can't talk about, but it is coming. But just doing more of that. That's always been the priority. So, yeah, just doing more of that as much as I can. Yes.
Can you make a Solid Snake impression?
Solid Snake. What does he say? I haven't actually really played Metal Gear Solid. I'm not gonna scream. I'll say, he's like, kept you waiting, huh? Like, oh, Solid Snake, that kind of thing. I don't know. I don't really play those games. Yeah. Colonel. Yeah, okay. That's all I know. Colonel. Anybody else? Yeah.
What's your opinion on the voice acting industry?
My opinion on the voice acting industry? I mean, I've had a positive experience. Most people that I know are very chill and nice. So, overall, I like it. I like the industry. Yeah. Anybody else? Yeah.
If you could go back 20 years ago, what anime would you like to voice in?
20 years ago, you know what would be dope if it had a dub? Was Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Oh man, I would love to be in that. That's one of my favorite shows, so if that got a dub and I was in it, whew, that'd be great. Anybody else? Yes.
So do you prefer sub or dub?
Do I prefer subs or dubs? I could go either way. I mean, I usually watch stuff subbed just because I'm a big Seiyu nerd, but dubs are fine. Yeah.
What's your opinion on the current state of YouTube, and would you like to see yourself move away from the platform if alternative came up?
What's my opinion on the current state of YouTube? YouTube's hot garbage is what it is. YouTube is a mess. I feel like I have joined it at entirely the wrong time. I enjoy doing what I do. Like I feel like I don't have to play the game, you know? Like, hey, what's up? It's me. No, I'd rather would just die on the spot. What I've been doing, I think, has been working for me. I think that I put stuff out that just I want to do. So, in terms of moving away from the platform, I do think it's not good to have all your eggs in one basket in anything. Like, for example, Vine. Like, if you were only known for Vine, it's tough to branch out. I think that, for me, voice acting is always the priority anyway. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna like leave YouTube or anything. I'll keep doing YouTube. I'll say this, I'll keep doing YouTube as long as I enjoy it. And if I ever find myself just not enjoying it, maybe I'll stop. In terms of my thoughts on it in general, the demonetization stuff is absurd. Don't have an AI do that. Logan Paul exists, so there's that. Yeah, it's a little bit of a mess right now. So we'll see. Twitch is like hungry. Twitch is like trying to like suck up all the people who are like mad. They're super nice, so we'll see what happens. Anybody else? Who hasn't asked a question? Is there any hands I'm not seeing, or are y'all shy? Oh, there we go.
What was your favorite episode of Anime Crimes Division?
My favorite episode of Anime Crimes Division? Like, to watch or to be in? To be in? Ooh. It's a toss-up, I think, between the second and third. Probably the third one. Because I had like 2 or 3 emotional breakdowns in that episode about Gundams. And it's, so, in terms of acting, that was super fun. 2 was fun because a lot of it was the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and just kind of, it was a chill shoot, or shoots for that one. But in terms of acting, the third one was my favorite. Anybody else? Yeah.
First anime you ever watched?
The first anime, like, like kids anime, Pokemon. Either that or Dragon Ball, but probably Pokemon first. My first big boys anime was Samurai Champloo. But first one was Pokemon. Anybody else? Yeah.
Who did the animation for his face all day?
The animation or the art?
The art, visual.
M. Partridge. Their info should be in the description, but yeah. Yeah.
What's your favorite arc in One Piece?
My favorite arc in One Piece is Marineford. Impel Down, Marineford, I guess, combined, but Marineford. Yeah.
Which animes are you most excited for coming out this year?
Which anime am I most excited for? Fullmetal Panic, My Hero Academia Season 3. What? No. Is there anything else coming? Vinland Saga, that should be good. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, those three come to mind. Anybody else? Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's another anime question. What's an anime you rationally hate?
An anime that I hate?
Yeah, rational.
Irrational? No, it's all rational. I don't really hate anything without a reason. There's an anime I stopped watching after one episode called No Game, No Life. So I was like, no thank you. No game, no life, no thank you. What?
They're not related, it's okay.
The fact that you have to say that shows why I didn't watch that show.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite little black girl and why?
Favorite little black girl is Umi. Why? Because she's the best. Anybody else? Way back there. Sorry? Favorite voice to do? I think I answered. Yeah, it's Sophie's voice. My cat, Sophie's voice. Yep.
Who do you want in the new Smash Bros?
I want Paper Mario. Without his paint can shit or his sticker star nonsense. Classic Paper Mario. Good Paper Mario. Because after the second one, and as far as I'm concerned, there are no other Paper Mario games. It's really a shame they made 2 Paper Mario games and never made anything after that. But what about Super Paper? What about Super Paper Mario? Other than that, someone from Rhythm Heaven. I love Rhythm Heaven and would love a character from that. I don't know what they could do, but anybody. Yeah.
Just from like your whole life, is there any video game console that you would say was your favorite?
Favorite video game console? 3DS. Just because I put so much time into it. I played New Leaf for 2 years straight. Who here is a New Leaf fan? You know Phineas's badges? I got all the gold badges. Do you know how long that took? 1,000 hours. That, Fire Emblem Awakening, the new Pokemon games, man, 3DS was a great system. The Switch, though, it's getting up there. Like, if we get, I mean, we already got like some dynamite games, but if they just keep hitting shit out of the park, I can say that, right? Okay, that's fine. As long as there's no F-bombs. If they keep hitting shit out of the park like this, Switch might become my new favorite. Like, being able to play, I'm playing Fire Emblem Warriors right now, being able to play that portable, are you kidding me? So, yeah, I think Switch might overtake it, but right now, 3DS. Anybody else? Yeah.
Have you watched Dragon Ball Super and what's your opinion of it?
I have not seen Dragon Ball Super. The only latest stuff I saw was the Frieza movie, but I didn't watch anything past that, just because I haven't really had time. Yeah.
Who is the best girl from Fire Emblem?
Best girl from Fire Emblem is Lucina, easily. Yeah.
Who's your favorite Animal Crossing villager?
Favorite Animal Crossing villager is Poppy, if anyone knows who that is. It's a cute little squirrel. Yeah.
Who's your favorite waifu from Doki Doki Literature Club?
I have not played Doki Doki Literature Club, so I don't know. Yeah. Favorite hero? I mean, All Might's pretty good. Probably All Might. Although I do like, what's his name? I always want to say Todoroki. Tokidoki Literature Club. Alright. Anybody else? Yeah.
But anime tropes, just like making kill a series, just like not gonna watch that anymore.
Really obnoxious fan service is just like, I'm done. You know, I'm not 12 years old anymore, so I'm not like, ooh, a boob. You know, it's like I don't need that. Yeah, that's probably the number one. Or really obnoxious comedy in anime where they just scream all the time. Yeah, those are big turnoffs for me. Anybody else? Yeah. Least favorite Final Fantasy that I've played? You know, let's see what I've played. 1, 2, 4, 7, 9, 10, 10, 2, 12, 13. You know which one I don't actually care about that much? I don't know if this is my least favorite. 4. I don't get it. I didn't grow up with it, so maybe that's why. I'm just kind of like, that's fine. So maybe that one or the first one, because the first one's fine, but it's just, you know, very basic RPG. For me, it's like 9, 7, and the rest are like fine. That's about it for me. Anybody else? Yeah. Any voice actors I've worked with? Any of them? I mean, a dream would be like Frank Welker or something like that. That'd be awesome. Anybody else? Yes.
How do you costume design for your short videos?
How do I costume design? I see what's around my house. And usually it's paper and crayons. Sometimes if I know what I want for a specific joke, maybe I'll buy it off Amazon, but otherwise it's, my costumes are that. My wife gave me one of her old Lolita wigs. That's that blonde one you see all the time. That's why I look so shitty, because it's just like, I don't take care of it, I just throw it in the drawer. I have like a blonde boy wig, which I did in the Ready Player One video, so I just have, those are my costumes. Anybody else? Anyone who hasn't asked one? Okay, bring him back up, Yeah. Sorry? A Winston Payne voice? I mean, all he does is like, objection! You know, that's what it sounds like. So that's our Winston Payne voice, I suppose. Anybody else? Yeah.
Is there any anime that you've watched and loved up until the very end, and then it just completely ruined it for you at the end?
What's that one? Planet E as planets. That one I really liked, and then at the end I was like, anything else? Usually the ending won't ruin it for me, but like I really liked Great Teacher Onizuka, but I didn't like the ending for that. But nothing I can think of recently that was like the ending ruined it or anything. Anybody else? Yeah.
What's been your best and worst fan interactions since going on the convention circuit?
The best? I don't know if there's anything I would say that's like the best. I mean, I've had so many, like 99% of my fan interactions so far have been very positive. You know, I'm always happy to hear when people are like, oh, you know, I was depressed or I was having a hard time and, you know, your videos, you know, cheered me up. I'm always happy to hear that. In terms of like worst, nothing. I think sometimes people like maybe try to like follow me after like we talk, and I'm like, oh, we're not, you don't need to follow me to my room or anything like that. You know, but nothing. I've been lucky so far where I haven't had any like bad interactions. Oh, you know what's an interaction? It's never from a fan. It's always like someone who's like, they just come up to me like, I don't know who you are, and I'm like, cool, I don't know who you are. That's not how you interact with a person. But yeah. So no, so far everyone's been pretty chill. Anybody else? Yeah.
What gives you inspiration to like create things?
Inspiration, it's usually something that's pissing me off or something that I noticed, like if I made something, it's usually if I'm playing a game or watching something. For me, actually, watching anime or shows or playing video games, it's kind of like research, because I'm like, oh, if I can think of something funny while doing this, that's good. Or, for example, if I'm just on Twitter and like, man, I'm sick of seeing all the tweets jumbled up, that's what was my latest it was about. So it's usually just whatever I do in my free time. Anybody else? Yes.
I was wondering if you saw Arby's response to your video.
I did see Arby's Twitter response to my, they should be paying me for that shit. I made a tweet about Arby's and they copied it with, what do you call them, the papercraft stuff, which I thought was flattering, but also pay me Arby's, what's your problem? No, but I was flattered. Anybody else? Yeah.
What's your best advice to new Let's Players who
You Let's Play.
You Let's Players? I think consistency is important, having a regular schedule. Otherwise, I think it helps to figure out as you go along your sort of dynamic, if you're doing it with another person or if you're doing it on your own, just sort of figuring out your style, I guess. It should come sort of naturally. Other than that, just avoid letting comments get to you, I guess. But I can say that for any internet thing. Okay. Anybody else? Yeah.
Thoughts on VR chat?
Huh? What?
Thoughts on VR chat?
VR chat? I have not played it. It looks horrifying. So that's my thoughts on that. Yeah.
If you move into LA, you doing more stuff with Aquapin?
If I move to LA, what?
If you move into LA, you doing more stuff with Aquapin?
Oh, make more stuff with Octopimp? Oh yeah, maybe, yeah. I love Octopimp. Honestly, yeah, that's another reason to go is there's so much potential for potential collaborations and stuff like that, so we'll see.
I also recommend an anime. I recommend an anime here. You just finished up.
Oh, recommend an anime?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
A place furthest in the universe.
Ah, I've heard good things. That's the one where they go to the, what? Antarctica? Ooh, that one looks good. Okay. It's a good show? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that one looks right up my alley. I'll probably have to watch that pretty soon. Anybody else? Yes.
You said Final Fantasy IX had a really good soundtrack. What is your favorite anime soundtrack?
Favorite anime soundtrack? Ooh. Ooh, dang. What's one that I really like? Chihaya Furu's has a really good soundtrack. Dang, I mean, easy answer, but Bebop, there are songs from that I just adore, so I'm gonna say Bebop, even though that's the plebe answer, the pleb answer. Anybody else? You shy? Oh, are there hands I'm not seeing? What? Yes!
So, 9 should be at the top, like you said.
Yeah, correct.
Why is it Tactics right below it? Have you not played it?
I actually haven't played much of Tactics.
I have 3 copies. You want one?
Okay. Sure. That is one I've been meaning to play, but I just haven't played it yet. Yeah.
Are there, when you make skits, do you think, oh, that's funny, and post it, or are there any that you think this is not going to be good and just throw it away after making it?
So are there any skits I throw away? It's happened. My dumb wife is texting me. I'm trying to go to the panel right now. Let's see. I have. It was actually more, I think, maybe in the Vine days. Like I would have an idea, like, it's not really working. These days, usually if I don't think it's gonna work, it's before I even record it. I don't record it until I feel like, oh, this will be good on it as it is, and then I can improve upon it. But if I feel like the idea doesn't have enough legs for YouTube at this point, I'll usually I'll scrap it in the writing phase or the thinking phase. Anybody else? Yeah.
The most annoying voice line in video games.
Sorry?
The most annoying voice line in video games.
The most annoying voice line in video games. There's the classic
Get up on the Hydra's back!
from Kingdom Hearts 2. It's pretty bad. Yeah, that one comes to mind. Anybody else? Yeah.
You got the 21st century voice, sure.
Yeah.
Do you think they'd ever make an anime for it? Or like a movie?
I would love if they made an anime. Who here has read 20th Century Boys? Are you kidding me? Alright, well, one of the best manga ever written. Naoki Urasawa, read it. This is the shirt from it. You're a person of good taste. One day, I hope. I would love an anime of it. Anybody else? Yes.
Is there a certain anime you find really overrated?
An overrated anime? Overrated. I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed Land of the Lustrous. I don't know if it's like one of the best things I've ever seen that year, but I enjoyed it. Maybe that one. What's an anime I like just didn't care for? Okay, here's a good one. ReZero. ReZero, I was like, no, it's not really for me. I think the older I get, the grumpier I get, the less tolerance I have for anime, if you know what I mean. Anybody else? Yeah, back there. Favorite Dragon Ball character is Vegeta. Yeah! You got a question?
Yeah, Markiplier recently put out his Tasteful Nudes calendar. Have you pre-ordered it, and will you put one out when you reach 20 million?
Tasteful Nudes?
Nudes.
Will I pre-order it? Maybe. And then what was your other question?
Will you put one out when you reach 20 million?
Will I put a tasteful? Is there desire for that? Do people want it? No, I will not. Anybody else? Man, shy crowd. I mean, we've gotten some good questions, but usually people are just like jumping up and down. Yeah.
What's your favorite board game?
Favorite board game? Marvel Legendary is one I've been playing a lot of, and I've been buying expansions. It's a deck building co-op Marvel game, and I love it. Yeah.
What are some of your favorite Switch games, and what games are you excited for maybe getting on Switch?
Favorite Switch game is Mario Odyssey. Breath of the Wild is great. You know what game is actually amazing? Is Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. That game is actually really good. I had no expectations for it going in, because, you know, Rabbids, right? But man, it's a really well-made tactical RPG. I was completely consumed by it. What else is there? Fire Emblem Warriors is pretty fun. Battle Chef Brigade is good. Those are ones that come to mind. But those, I mean, Mario, Zelda, Mario and Rabbids, I mean, I was like, damn, like already, like out the gate with the good games. Anybody else? Back there. No, you're stretching. Never mind. Anybody else? Is there anyone who hasn't asked one and wants to ask one? Now's your chance. Yes.
Some of your favorite YouTubers right now?
Favorite YouTubers? Video Game Donkey. Hi, Ganga. Mega 64.
Yeah.
I don't actually watch that much. YouTube. So those two are the ones that come to mind. But Brightannic, but they don't really post anymore. Yeah.
Who's your favorite Final Fantasy IX character?
Favorite Final Fantasy IX character? Ooh, Steiner. Yeah, Steiner's my boy. Anybody else?
What's your favorite movie that's like non-anime, just like favorite film in general?
Favorite film? Hot Fuzz. That's a classic.
Oh yeah.
That's a movie you watch like your 8th time and you still get something out of it. That script is so good. Yeah.
Favorite 3DS game?
Favorite 3DS game is New Leaf. I mean, did you hear what I said before? But Awakening is also, I love Fire Emblem Awakening as well. Anybody else? Yeah.
Favorite Pokemon game and why?
Favorite Pokemon game? Soul Silver. because it's, come on, 2 regions, 16 gyms. I loved Crystal, and then Soul Silver was just an even better version of that. Although I really liked Sun and Moon, actually. I really liked the direction they went with that. Anybody else? Yeah.
Favorite Fire Emblem game?
Favorite Fire Emblem game? Awakening, for sure. Although I do like Sacred Stones a lot. And Fates. Fates' story is so bad, but I enjoyed Fates. Yeah. Thoughts on what? Valve. Oh, I actually have not played that much Valve. I'm not really a big PC gamer. I think that's probably why. Even though I know some of their titles are on the console, but I just haven't played that much. But they're cool. I like Portal. Anybody else? Yes. Yes.
Will you join Vine if
Oh,
it comes
okay.
back?
Yeah. Sorry. What?
Will you join Vine if it comes back?
Vine 2, if it's good, sure. I think the main skits will go on YouTube, but I'll probably do some stuff on Vine if it's actually a good platform. Yeah?
What's your favorite Mega 64 video?
Favorite Mega 64 video? Ooh, I mean, for me, Resident Evil 4 is like a classic, but there are a lot of good ones. Anybody else? Yeah. Do I think any live-action anime adaptations have worked? No. No, they have not. Anybody else? Yeah.
How did you get into contact with Veronica Taylor, and was it really as much of a dream come true as the end of that video suggested?
So how did I get in contact with Veronica Taylor? That was through Unlocked, which Dave Vincent, who is one of the guests here, Dave Vincent and Bryce Papenbrook have an app where you can like connect with voice actors and stuff. And I know them, and they were like, hey, you know, there are people we have that might be interested in doing video, so Veronica Taylor was one of them, and I was like, hell yeah, I want to do something with Veronica Taylor. Was it a dream? Listen, that dialogue I wrote for that video, where I have her say my name in Ash's voice, I play it off as a joke. It's not a joke. That really was like my reaction to it. That was surreal, so, yeah. Did someone have a question over here? Yeah.
You said there were like no good live action animes. Do you like Gintama? Because they did a really good live action Gintama.
Oh, I haven't really watched Gintama in general, but I'm sure it was good.
It's probably one of the best adaptations.
Okay, that was a Japanese one, right? I mean, the Hollywood version of Gintama. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure the Japanese ones are probably fine, but I haven't really seen that many of them.
It's almost like a
Oh, so it's very just kind of like goofy. Gotcha. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody? No? We're gonna end the panel early? Yeah.
If you could sell your soul in order to get a AAA title of a game like King Dragon or Samurott, you know, all those characters, would you do it?
Sell my soul? Yeah, okay. I'll do it. Anybody else? Yeah.
I know I've asked a lot of questions.
Doesn't matter. No one else is asking, so it's fine.
Ever play any of the Rayman games, or were the rabbits your only introduction?
I played a little bit of Rayman Origins, but that's really all I've played. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't play any of the classic ones ever. What?
That's her favorite character.
Is that from that game? Okay, I don't know. Okay.
She loves that game.
The impression is completely lost on me because I'm not that familiar with it. But I should give those games another shot, I think.
They're pretty decent.
Yeah, they seem fun, yeah. Anybody else? Yeah.
Is there any games that aren't super popular, have a super like high following that you think is just like a hidden gem?
Hidden gem games. You know what's one on 3DS that's dope? Is Pocket Card Jockey. It's a game by Game Freak, who did Pokemon, and it's a horse racing game with solitaire mechanics. It's incredible. Another game in a similar vein is Solitarica on iPhone. It's a solitaire roguelike RPG. It's amazing. They both have similar mechanics, but those games, I kid you not, have sucked. They like sucked tens of hundreds of hours. Like those two games I would highly recommend. Anybody else? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As someone who has cats, hypothetically, how many cats is too many cats we have?
How many cats is too many cats? Depends on the cats. 2 for us, because the second one is a little turd. I love her, she's my favorite, but she's a little turd. For my wife, apparently none. Apparently there's no such thing as a limit for her. Apparently 80 cats is her dream. But no, 2 is like the sweet spot for me. Maybe 3, but oof, I don't know. Really depends on the cats. Anybody else? Yes.
Do you have a favorite story about your cat, Effie?
Favorite story about my cat, Effie? I don't know if I have any like stories. But you know what's super cute is like I stay up pretty late, but every time I like get out of my chair to go to bed, she comes walking into the room because she wants a head scratch. She wants a head scratch and a butt scratch, and breaks my heart every time. She's so cute. She's so adorable. That cat. Listen, if you've never owned a cat, cats are tsunderes basically, and so me. Effie and I, when we first met, because she was my wife's cat first before we, got together, like married, I mean, I would, she would just be like whatever, indifferent to me. Now, she loves me, and man, oh man, that social link when it like hit rank 10, I like wanted to die. I was so happy. Anybody else? Yeah.
Top 3 Super Mario games.
Top 3 Super Mario games? Well, I'm going to set a timer so that I don't go over time. So, honestly, Mario Odyssey might be number 1. It's so... Are we talking... Okay, I'm a big Mario nerd. Are we talking, like, main series or spin-offs? Anything with Mario in it?
Anything?
Donkey's saying anything with Mario in it.
Paper Mario.
Okay.
Mario Odyssey. Shit. Not Sunshine. I haven't played Sunshine, actually. That's like the one I missed out on.
Wow.
Oh, who cares? It's Mario Sunshine. 3D World. I loved 3D World. That's one I think that is super underrated. I loved that game. But I love World, I love 3. I love 2 a lot as well. I'm a big Mario nut. Yeah.
How do Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars, and Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga stack up to the Paper Mario games, in your opinion?
In my opinion. Paper Mario's up here. Mario RPG is like here, okay? I think it's pretty good. I think people who think it's their favorite RPG, I think you had to grow up with it. Like, I played when I was a little bit older. It's not as good as Paper Mario. Mario and Luigi is a little bit lower than, no, a little bit higher than that, I'd say. But those games for me, as they went on, I was like, okay, I don't need to play these anymore. The first game's great. Then they started just adding more and more nonsense to it as it went on. But they're pretty fun. Anybody else? Yes.
What's your least favorite con experience so far?
Least favorite con experience? Well, I don't want to say that. Somebody's going to tweet at them, hey, by the way, someone said your con sucked. I've actually been lucky that I have not had a bad con yet. I'm sure that there is one coming. But you mean experience as in like something bad happened? Or just the con in general? I don't think there's anything bad that's happened. Maybe it'll be this one. You'll see. I've been pretty lucky so far. Oh, trust me, I have plenty of friends who have been doing it much longer than I have, and they have their own horror stories. Anybody else? Yes.
Favorite donkey video?
Favorite donkey video? Ooh. Honestly, I really like when he does his top 10 of the year videos. It's because I actually really like the dunk views and stuff where it's a little more serious. But then I like seeing his games of the year, and then I love seeing him end on Mario 2 every time. Like that, I love that. Anybody else? Yes.
Would you go to Nintendo's theme park?
Did you hear what I said before about Mario? Oh yeah, Nintendo World. Oh, Well, that's gonna be, that's like a mandatory visit, for sure. So yeah, absolutely, I'm really excited for that. Because I've been to Harry Potter World, and that shit was legit. So if they do a Mario version of that, my God, I'll probably die on the spot. Anybody? What is that? Okay, I can't read that, so I was just, okay, gotcha. I was like, you're just enthusiastically holding something. I thought it was something like that? Okay, just checking. Yeah.
Favorite Mario power-up, least favorite Mario power-up?
Favorite Mario power-up? Cat Mario's pretty good. I'm gonna say Cat Mario. Although, there's a lot in the new one, but there's too many to count for that. I'm gonna say Cat Mario. Least favorite, Frog Mario. Frog Mario sucks. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Pokemon?
Favorite what? Pokemon? Charizard is my favorite Pokemon. Snorlax is number 2. I love me some Snorlax. Let's see. Hold on one sec. Okay. Anybody else? Yes. Of all time? Wait, what? Sorry? Oh, how does it go? Okay, I don't remember the exact words, but the pizza guy comes in and he's like, "It's someone order a big sausage pizza?" I don't have any money. What? Did you order a pizza? My favorite one. And that I don't have any money. That's like part of my friend's vocabulary now. Just that stupid thing. Anybody else? Let's do some like rapid fire ones. Yeah.
Favorite level in Odyssey?
Favorite level in Odyssey? Oh, now I gotta think. New Donk City. I mean, God, that was beautiful. Yeah.
Mario Tennis gotta be good, man.
Mario Tennis gonna be good? Anybody else? Yeah.
Have you played Splatoon?
I have. I couldn't really get into it, but I don't really get into multiplayer games that much. Anybody else? Quick. Yes. Favorite Persona 5 Palace? Ooh, dang, it's been a while. The museum was pretty cool. Anybody else? Yeah. Favorite gacha game? Do you know me? Do you know my enthusiasm for Love Live on iPhone? Love Live, for sure. Anybody else? Yes.
F, Mary, Kill, Mayor Pauline, Rosalina, Peach.
Ooh. I'm gonna F Pauline, marry Peach, kill Rosalina. Oh, come on. That should have been, I should have done that panel at this con. But the rating your anime husbands and wives panel was that tomorrow. That's gonna be a good time. It makes me go real mad. Anybody else? Yeah. Sorry? Why is Ryuji the best boy? Because he's your bro, man. He's super chill, super nice, and also pretty sexy. Anybody else? Yeah. Favorite Fire Emblem Fates unit? Oh, what's the one? Myrmidon? Myrmidon's pretty nice. Yeah.
Or on High School Host Club, or Kiss Him, Not Me.
I actually have not seen Kiss Him, Not Me, so I will say 1. And finally, one last question. This better be the best question of the entire panel. Don't let me down.
Do you like Goosebumps?
Do I like Goosebumps? I didn't really read them that much. To be honest, I was such a chicken as a kid. The covers of those books scared the shit out of me. Yeah. And I was like, oh, ventriloquist or dummy, say cheese or die. Like, I was a scaredy cat. So I'm pretty, but then I actually read one like later and I was like, these are not scary at all. If anything, this cover is the scariest part. It's kind of like Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Like, anyone remember that book? Yeah. Ooh, that was like some actual nightmare shit right there. But yes, to answer your question, I am neutral towards Goosebumps. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming. I have autographs tonight. What is it, 7:30 tonight. So come by if you want a picture, autograph, or whatever. All right? All right, see ya.
Thank you.
Again.